come with me as I thrift for items for my new apartment. Okay, so my entire decor process for my apartment is going to be like a work in progress. It'll probably take me a couple months before I'm like done, simply because I'm just not in a rush to spend money to get things that I don't necessarily need. I just want to make sure everything that I purchase is very intentional, and I personally love buying vintage and gently used furniture items. The only thing that I don't really like to buy used is my sofa. I just want a nice, clean, brand new sofa. But everything else, like, I usually prefer to buy things secondhand. So I've already been perusing Facebook Marketplace, because that's one of my places to go find really discounted, gently used furniture items. But I'm also going to be checking out a couple of my favorite thrift stores here in Austin. And right now, I just stopped at this place called Magic Caravan. Years ago, I bought the best Turkish pillowcases. They're so ornate and very colorful. And I just love the decor from the Mediterranean. So that is where we're about to go into, and I'll show y'all around there. But yeah, I don't intend to find everything like immediately. I'm taking my time, and I'm looking for specific items that I think like are gonna fit exactly what I need, and I'm only shopping for what I need. I don't like a lot of knickknacks. I'm already getting rid of a lot of stuff, so I just want to find the perfect pieces to kind of make my space feel like home. So Magic Caravan changed location, so I'm here at this antique shop here on Burnett Road. Hello. I've been here like once before, a long time ago. They just have like a lot of stuff. You gotta kind of dig through it, but if you like little decor items that you can hang on the walls, I kind of need some prints. They have all kinds of stuff. So I'm gonna look through here and maybe find some things that maybe I can put on the walls. They don't have a lot of furniture right now, but look at these vintage posters. So, woo, about hour and a half later, I was up in that antique shop for so long. She had like the best collection of like vintage old photos, like from film, and I got a couple pieces so that I can create a gallery wall. I want to kind of show y'all what I got. I got this iconic Michael Jackson Time magazine. Michael Jackson is my all-time favorite artist, so I'm gonna put him in a frame. I have this really cute it looks like it's from like a newspaper or even maybe a magazine, but it's really old school. It's Marilyn Monroe, and it's about how to be very, very charming. I think that would be really cute to put in the bathroom in a frame. And then I got this Jungle Fever photo with Wesley Snipes and the actress that is in the movie with him, Annabella Sciorra. It's a photo, so I'm gonna frame that. So I don't want all of my photos in my home to be like Hollywood themed or movie themed, but I think these pieces are really cute and are novelty type pieces. So I was really happy with what I found. It's kind of expensive. Everything was like between $5 and $15 for each print. So I had to get up out of there, spend about $20. The Magic Caravan, where I originally went, they closed down. They moved locations. So I found where they are. They moved like about 5 minutes to a different location, 5 minutes away. So now I'm here, and I'm going to show y'all the Magic Caravan. So this is their new location. Look at the rugs outside, guys. On Burnett. I didn't know y'all had moved.
We just moved here a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, look at the wall. Ceiling to wall rugs. Beautiful. It's like everything here. The linens and the pillowcases. Okay, so that was the Magic Caravan. The store owner is so super nice. I didn't get anything this time around because I don't have any furniture yet, and the pillows that I get, if I decide to get some more pillows, they're going to be dependent upon the color of the furniture. And I have pillowcases from here already, and they're gorgeous. Like, the ones that I have now are so much better than the ones he has right now. Like, I love the ones that I got, but they were in storage, and in storage there was like rats in the storage units, and so they ate through some of the, it was like in a trash bag, ate through some of the trash bags. And just based off like all the rest of my stuff that was in storage, like a lot of the rats were able to get into some of my things, and it was rat droppings on a lot of the boxes, and just, I don't want it. It's just gross to me. I could probably wash it, but like if there's like rat piss or something like that on the pillowcases, I don't want that stuff. I don't. So that's why I want to get new pillowcases, because the rats. Show you what I got. Totally. So got some fresh eucalyptus for the bathroom. Went to Goodwill. Coco, shush. Picture frame for one of the photos I got, one of the vintage photos. Two picture frames, sorry, for the photos I got. Really large picture frames. And that's it. Later today, I'm supposed to be picking up some bar stools that I'm purchasing from someone on Facebook Marketplace. I think this is filming upside down. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This is everything that I got today. Pacing myself because I could honestly just go until this entire apartment is finished, but I definitely just want to budget monthly and just make small purchases here and there. So we're well on our way. Look at it. How cool. Gotta clean these frames off, and then I'm gonna start hanging stuff eventually, but obviously I still don't have any living room furniture, but we're gonna get there. So I just finished painting this picture frame, and it's crazy because my thoughts when I first got into this apartment, and like when I really was like, oh, this is actually happening, I'm actually gonna be able to move this time, was like, I just want to throw everything away. Like when I started going through the boxes of my past, I was looking at everything and I was like, this doesn't even fit who I am anymore. I don't want this anymore. And I was like, there's so much stuff that I gotta get rid of. And then obviously if you start getting rid of stuff, you're wanting to replace those things if they held some type of like value as far as like the decor and the aesthetic of the home. So that was my mindset going in. I have a huge box in my car right now full of stuff that I'm going to donate to Goodwill. However, like I'm thinking about it now, and the past couple of days I've been really reflecting on a few of the items in the box. I'm like, well, I could use this for this, or I could use this for this. And literally I just realized yesterday that I could use this photo because it matches the newspaper clip out that I have at the Marilyn Monroe photo. It literally, it's perfect. The only thing that wasn't perfect was the frame. I was like, well, I have black paint. Let me paint the frame and don't go buy a new picture frame. Because even if you buy it used, like the black picture frames, like this one right here, this one was $3.99 at Goodwill. And I got another one with that I put my Wesley Snipes photo in there. That one was also $3.99. And that's money. It adds up. And I'm literally only giving myself a $250 decor budget for this apartment. That does not include furniture. So I have a furniture budget and I have a decor budget. Overall, I don't want to spend more than $750 between decor and furniture. And honestly, I could probably do even better than that. But I give myself a little wiggle room just so that I don't feel like too tight. But with the decor, I think I'm going to be able to manage to keep it below $250 just based off of everything that I'm doing now. That's like, sometimes you gotta slow down, and like God has even been like, I've been getting messages like, stop spending so much, like you're overspending, or like slow down, take your time, be patient. Like you don't have to have everything styled, immediately. Like give it some time. And I'm starting to learn that. Like I'm getting used to my space being empty and not how I want it. Like obviously I want everything done. It would be nice to have a sofa, but I do have a little chair that I can sit in the living room and watch my TV on. But all in all, I'm really proud of myself because for the most part, like I don't have a lot of belongings that I can't use. Like everything from my past is still very valuable. Most of it, I would say like 80% of the stuff that I had, I'm still keeping, and it's still valuable and it still fits my aesthetic. So I would say my style and design aesthetic is very consistent, very, very consistent. And like all the stuff in my kitchen, I don't even need any new dishes. Like I need one cutting board because I don't have a cutting board. And I'm just gonna get a cheap plastic one. I'm not gonna get a fancy wooden one. I just wanna save money. Like as far as like glassware, bowls, plates, I'm happy with what I have. I might buy like one little plate because I like little plates to eat off of. It helps me decrease the amount of food that I eat. So it helps me manage portion control. But everything else, like these old picture frames that I got from Goodwill years ago, just like so many little things in my bedroom decor. Like I thought that I was gonna add some stuff, but honestly the only thing that I want to add to my bedroom is wall decor, wall decals. I have a curtain from when I was living with my parents, but the curtain rod is too small, so I do need to buy a new curtain rod. I got this really cute bar rack over here in the corner. Not sure if you can see it. I bought that off of Facebook Marketplace for $20. I wish I could have talked it down to $15 because it is plastic, but now that I see it and it's all styled, it's definitely serving multiple purposes. I have a lot of books. The little shelf that I have, my little TV that I'm using as a TV stand, I have as many books on that thing as I possibly can, and I still have a box of books left. I put a good stack of books on this bar cart at the very bottom. Obviously liquor in the middle, and then on top, a place where I can put like keys and knickknacks, like when I first come home, throw my keys in there. But I do need something else to store my books. Otherwise, they're just gonna be stacked in a corner, which is fine. Just taking my time so that I can really go through all the things and decide if something is trash or if it's valuable. And then I'm also selling a couple things on Facebook Marketplace that I just don't see value in having. But overall, I think I'm doing a great job transitioning slowly and not doing anything too crazy with my spending. But oh yeah, the bar stools were a great purchase. I got those for $15 and I love them. Like they're so helpful because I was standing and using my computer, and then I have like a lap pad for my laptop that I use when I'm in the bed, but like I don't want to be on the computer. It's hard to really focus and get comfortable working on your computer in the bed. So having some place where I can sit and eat and work on my computer is really, really helpful. So it's coming along, and yeah, if you're one of those people who are doing a no spend year, this is hopefully inspiration to you. Like this is how you can really make that work for your lifestyle, because you don't have to spend a lot of money. You can really find good deals and reuse what you have. Maybe if you have to paint something, it's good to have paint around. My tip for you is to stay clear of Nextdoor. At least for me, the Nextdoor app, I found that people are really overpricing their items. Like the stuff that I'm finding on Facebook Marketplace is so much more affordable and lower cost, and you can negotiate better. The stuff that I'm seeing on Nextdoor, like it's crazily overly priced. So I just completely deleted that app. And I've been focusing mainly on Facebook Marketplace, and then I'm also gonna be hitting up Goodwill again because I did find some really cute decor items that were there. That's the thing with decor, especially if it's like trendy, you can really go into like places like Goodwill and find things that someone has like, oh, this no longer fits my aesthetic, and find it for really, really cheap. Lastly, don't forget those vintage stores, those vintage antique stores, especially in small towns. The small town that I lived in, they had a couple antique stores. Obviously at the time I did not need antiques and I didn't need those items, but like looking back, I'm like, man, I kind of want to drive out there just to go look at the antique stores, because in smaller towns they're going to be less expensive. In Austin, they mark up stuff a lot because they know that Austin's like a destination city, so they can get away with it, and people in Austin have money. But if you go to a smaller town, their main customers are going to be people within that small town. So you can find better deals when you go to the outskirts to find antiques and gently used items. I wanted to show y'all what the picture frame looks like after it's been painted, and now it's hanging up there with the Marilyn Monroe. And you see what I was talking about? How this matches, like this is looking like old paper and this is old paper. So it just turns out to just happen to match like that. Worked out perfectly. I still need to buy something to go here. I'm thinking a gold frame. I would love something like an oval shaped gold frame and put something in there. And then I think that would be complete. Or two, like maybe like a small one here and then an oval shaped one here, like a small circle one and then an oval shaped one here. We'll see, we'll see. It's coming along, taking my time, not rushing the process.